Hey, Saggy Poos. You know what it is. It's your zodiac reading for July. Girl, my hand's ashy. There's like 3 videos when my hand's so ashy. And I still uploaded them. I was like, not after this channel message. Okay, so we're talking about your month of July. Usually I do it with different sections to talk about money and relationships and stuff, but for certain zodiac signs, it's like certain subjects are going to be really like poignant for you for the month of July, and it's just something to focus on. So we're going to do that format. I have 3 things to focus on in the month of July and why they're important. So yeah, y'all want a money reading. That's what's gonna come up. So here are the 3 things. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I will forget to tell you that at the end of the video. Let's go. This might be a real summer read. You might get the same thing out in August or for July. I attract and secure a healthy support system. I flourish in healthy environments. I celebrate the joy in my life. I appreciate blessings. I acknowledge abundance. And I'm actively working on healing my inner child. Healing my inner child makes room for healthy relationships. So the month of July is definitely about healthy relationships and healthy environments. What environments are you flourishing in? And how to stay poignant in that. So let's talk about attracting and securing a healthy support system for the month of July. Got the 5 of Swords, 3 of Cups, Page of Wands, 8 of Wands. Somebody sent a message that created a whole bunch of commotion, chaos, drama. It probably still did, or it will. Somebody's talking. Somebody's communicating something, and it quickly created drama. Quickly. But it's because people in this situation were doing anything they could possibly do to seemingly be the victor in this situation, especially if you guys drank together. 333 is important when it comes to that overpowering thing. It's time to express the truth about this situation. There could be a truth that comes out during a drinking time about some fights. Yep. So there was or will be this moment amongst people who socialize together in a community, a support system that's not very supportive. People aren't very supportive, and there's a message of that has been expressed, and it changed things very quickly, and it's going to, if it hasn't already. What's it changing? Power dynamics, obviously. It's changing how people create their foundations. It is changing how people create their foundations. It's changing how people take care of their environments and that create that support system. It's changing how people create that support system. So this catastrophic moment needed to be discussed. Maybe it was through messaging, but it needed to be talked about so that, or it needs to be talked about so that things can change faster. There was a festering maybe that happened here. Somebody really just was like, with the King of Cups and the Four of Swords here, this is very much like, hey, my words just healed the situation and created a lot of safety here. My words made people take a step back and work on that stuff. So somebody said something that actually changed the dynamic of a community, or is going to express something that is, or has already expressed something that is changing the dynamic of a community and creating more of a as like more stable, healthy foundation. So these are healing environments that are need to be nurtured. It had to happen. Especially in the drinking buddy space. Yeah, there's a lot of defensive people with the Seven of Wands and the Six of Swords. There's a lot of people. The Seven of Wands is giving like triggering. There's a lot of triggers here. People are just like trying to move on to safety, security. And that should be the main focus, is creating and attracting that healthy support system, especially based on the information that was given via this message. The message was basically like, hey, there needs to be more nurturing. There needs to be more safety. There needs to be more love. And there was shadow work that needed to be done in this. So shadow work is being done in the month of July. People are moving on from the bombaclads. They're going to be paying a lot more attention to creating safety, supportive systems, people who actually got your back. Like for real, got your back. People that you can build foundations with. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done in this situation. There was a lot of like competitiveness and toxicity. And I feel like some people even liked it, or they were like doing it for show to make other people watch them be mean to each other. And that's not cool. But now you can understand those behavioral patterns as something you don't want around you, or something that doesn't support anybody. It doesn't, like, if you have a group of friends and y'all just shit talk and just really just degrade people, not saying you complain, like you can complain about people and then be like, all right, well, got that out of my system. But I'm talking about really just like purposefully trying to devalue someone and their reputation purposefully, or change people's views about people, that they're gonna do the same shit to you. That's what the relationship is based off of. If you guys do conniving things to other people, it won't really mean, it won't hurt your feelings if you do it to each other. I don't know. I hope that made sense. But it's just like shadow work, healing. There needs to be shadow work around cycles. There needs to be shadow work done around transitioning, growth, repetitive cycles. Let's talk about your inner child. How this is coming up. Healing your inner child in July. Ace of Wands. Aww. Ten of Pentacles. It's like, what is safety? All around the whole thing, like safety is a priority. The Knight of Wands. and the Two of Pentacles. Yes, you are passionate about creating healthy, stable foundations, relationships that are fulfilling it on levels of stability. Cool. You like relationships that are exciting and dynamic. Awesome. Totally makes sense. But please remember to not only think with your anatomy when creating these relationships, because that has something to do with those inner child wounds. This is suggesting allowing your inner child to maybe take you out of mundane routines and doing something fun and exciting. Pursuing your passions, doing something that you're passionate about, or going to a place that you've never been before. Oh, thank you. I'd love some. Maybe even switching up your drinking buddies. Maybe switching up your drinking buddies. Or like if you have a social group that you trust making money with, doing something like that. Yeah, how you start relationships has a lot to do with your inner child healing. Sometimes I don't how you start relationships. Let's just go with that. And your home life. It's all about what you expect due to what you've experienced as a child. And you expect more harmony. You want more peaceful, loving foundations, and it's time to act on it. So creating friendships with people who genuinely want to see you do good, who are harmonious in their relationships. This gives me harmonious, who want joyful relationships, who don't mind making money with their friends and know how to work as a team to do that. People who don't necessarily, who find it very easy, maybe not easy, people who respect adventure and getting out of like the everyday routines of life. You're like, I look at the future and I see burdens. But there's only possibilities to be real. There's only possibilities. So giving yourself time to indulge in some of that, like things you like to do as a child. For some of you, it's like art stuff or being outside if you can. Talk to people who have emotional intelligence, people that you can learn from, people that you can talk to and just like there's no judgment, total judgment free zone. That, my friend, may be a water sign friend. Monies, yeah, y'all wanted a money reading, but people are going to support you. People are going to support you. Yes, sometimes we do feel lonely and feel left out, and that's just kind of like part of being human. We do need community, like earlier in the reading. And that is available to you. It is available to you. And it is around you. And it's just a matter of communicating with people, finding out what people want out of a relationship with you, or just talking to people mostly. It's mostly communication. Yes. Yes, Knight of Wands. Yes, Five of Wands. Okay, we are wounded from the past. Even maybe some of our own past actions. Yes. And it's going to take time to get to this. It's not this like giant leap into nothingness. And even if it was, you'd still have anxiety upon the first leap. Okay? So it's a matter of just like understanding that these thoughts, these limitations, you can remove them. They're actually probably the only thing that is in the way. And most of these limited thoughts that they get in the way of like the foundations of your relationships, who you think you should be in a relationship, what you think safety is in a relationship. A lot of these thoughts that maybe tried to minimize you or make you feel small are just from people who really wanted power over you or your ideas. They wanted to feel like strong people. And you're like learning that. And July will kind of show you that that's not who you are. Yeah. You're passionate, you're beautiful, you're creative. And you know how to move forward and create powerful things. You have these great ideas. You have this great ability to communicate with people again. Like, you are an artisan in what you can do. So it's time to freaking, I'm not saying flex, but I love to say flex. It's an all flex zone. Every flex, fleckity flex, 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 fleckity. So now, especially the month of July, is the time to express yourself in these passionate free-form ways that you have learned over the years and mastered. Excuse me. And these will help you to express yourself freely, which is part of like your inner child healing. Communicating with people, learning to, that's part of it too. I feel like ego healing, it's not really an ego death, but ego healing. And you can have faith that it will fulfill any sense of loss that you may have. These relationships will be fulfilling, and you can trust that the ones that aren't will poof, pow, bagow, and gone. You will have fun with the Sun card, yes. Go play, go frolic. Frolicking is great. Yeah. Or just like, I don't know, whatever. Some people dress up and cosplay. Some people play video games. Some people play role-playing games. Okay. Oh, role-playing games. What else is there? Just like fun stuff. Some people aren't even like, some people it's like jogging, running, exercise, martial arts. Whatever it is, and finding that affordable option for yourself. All right, joy, blessings, and abundance. It's going along the same lines of just having a good time and celebrating. So, gratitude comes up. There's a lot of privileges that we have that we take for granted because we're looking at the privileges of like billionaires. Like, well, you're not raping the resources of the earth, so you don't get those. Sorry. But you do get really great things in your life that are awesome. So why don't you just show a little gratitude? Okay, so we're going to talk about that. How gratitude and acknowledging your blessings showing up. Some of y'all are very well aware of your blessings. You got the Two of Swords, Ace of Swords. There's that Three of Cups again, and the Page of Cups. There's something about that truth coming out. So whatever truth that comes out, it's like, I don't know. It's from your social group. It could be about maybe someone sparked loved interest, yes. Someone's deciding to go towards a interest of theirs. And they are good with it. Everybody likes it. So what's the Two of Swords? Somebody doesn't like it. Somebody doesn't like it. I don't know who that person is though. But they don't like it. Someone is yeah. So someone is unhappy that this is a peaceful situation. I don't know. But it's important to focus on joys in your life, peace in your life, harmonies in your life. Making time for peace. Making time for tranquility. Life is very fast pushing, hustle and bustle, survival mode, and there needs to be like a level of like chill for you, especially if you're not feeling satisfied with your community, who you kind of kick it with, and you're kind of coming to that truth that those aren't the people you want to be around. Finding new community. Yeah, where's the sense of loss? There's like this hovering low self-esteem in July, in the sense that you're missing out on something, or you're losing out on love, or you're not getting what you want in love. But I don't even see that. You are getting, doesn't even sound cheesy, but you're getting what you want from yourself. Like, you can give yourself what you're kind of looking for externally. And I hate when people say that to me. Whatever. We are communal. But how do you know how to accept what you want from love and not accept things that are not meant for you if you do not set the standard with yourself? I hope that made sense. Set the standard with yourself. And that's what's happening here. There's love. There's accolades. There's motherfucking imposter syndrome. So there's always those motions that we go through. So it's important to be like, I appreciate the relationships that I am creating or building or have had for years. I am appreciating my pursuits of love. I am choosing to be more loving in my actions. I am grateful for this moment in time. And being present in the moment is so important with finding that peace. Yeah. Finding time to talk to people who, judgment-free zone. Come here. Buddies and friends. I know you knew you weren't supposed to play with that. Talk about I'm playing with your homework. I knew you weren't playing with something. Come, let me do it. Hold on. Okay, side note, side commentary. Some of the reward systems that I used to have for my kid was like giving them stickers. And once I ran out of stickers, so I just used little pieces of duct tape. And now she adores playing with duct tape. So, great. And that's what we ran into just now. But talk to people who you can talk to openly about your feelings. They'll help you with that appreciation process. And also being that voice, if you have the capacity, and creating that space for others to come to you. If you have that capacity, it'll really help you along this journey of like gratitude, acknowledging that and appreciating the things that you have around you and the people that you have around you. Where'd you put them?
I just put them.
You put them on the floor?
Yeah, just so you don't clip up.
On the stroller?
No. I carry the clip over the fall, so they don't hurt your boo.
Oh, you're putting it where I don't fall and hurt my boo-boo?
Yeah.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Boop. Put it here. There you go. Oh, I didn't pause it. Whatever. I don't know where she's putting it. We'll find out together. But yeah, that's your message, really. I feel like there's a level of like, I don't know how things are gonna work out or if they're gonna work out. And that's okay. As long as that feeling doesn't make you be reckless and irresponsible with your actions. And I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, y'all. I will see you in the next video. Yeah, peace.